let you know when we're live.
Okay.
And we are live.
Great. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Trustee Cheney,
Here?
trustee Foster is absent, Mayor Newhart,
Here?
trustee Calor,
Here.
trustee McKnight is absent, Stephen Gaba is absent, Mike Mosier is absent.
Okay. But we are here.
Yeah,
Thank you. May I have a motion to accept the minutes of February 5th, 2024?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And a motion to accept the following reports: January 2024, the Clerk's Office, Justice Department, Planning Department, Building Department, Department of Public Works, and December 2023, the Planning Department.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And a motion for authorization to pay all approved and audited claims in the amount of $277,580.84.
So moved.
Second.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Let's see. And we do not have a police report this evening. And only one letter in our correspondence, and that is a letter of resignation from Shade Tree Commission member and Commissioner Frank Desiderio. And I just want to publicly say thank you to Frank. He served for many years as a member of the Shade Tree Commission, and brought to it a lot of talent and expertise, and we appreciate it. And so that also makes me want to tell the public that we will have a position on the Shade Tree Commission open. So if anybody would like, please send a letter to the village clerk, and we will review them. And it seems that we have nobody from the public here tonight, so we'll move right to motions. Trustee Cheney.
Motion to grant permission to Village of Warwick employee Christopher Bennett to carry over 5 vacation days.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Motion to accept the bid from TAM Enterprises, Inc. in the amount of $242,850 for the Pole Barn DPW project, as per the recommendation of Village Engineer David Getz. Funds in the amount of $140,000 are appropriated in Budget Code A1640.2350, and $102,850 is appropriated in infrastructure reserves in the fiscal year 2023-24 budget for this project.
Okay.
Second.
Any comments or questions? No. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to auction the following surplus of the Department of Public Works equipment owned by the Village of Warwick on govdeals.com. 2004 Ford F-250, 2003 International, 2008 Ford F-250, 2004 Ford F-350s, 2005 Ford F-350, and 1989 Case 480 as per the recommendation of DPW Supervisor Mike Moser.
Second.
There were some concerns in the last meeting.
Yeah, I could probably address those. The concerns were that the inventory list didn't match up to the items that were being auctioned. So there were 2 items that weren't on the inventory list. And
Okay.
the reason that happened was because they were taken completely out of service, plates off and everything, and was removed from the inventory list.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Figured. Yeah. Thank you.
So we have a second. All in favor?
Aye. Motion to accept the proposal from Day Heating and Air Conditioning for the retrofit installation of a generator at the water treatment plant 20 Waterway in the amount of $17,500 per the recommendation of DPW Supervisor Mike Moser. Funds are appropriated in budget code F8330.2350.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to sell the steel girders from the over 35 baseball field bleachers in Memorial Park to Specs Auto Recycling in the amount of 6 cents per pound with no charge for removal or dumpster per the recommendation of DPW Supervisor Mike Moser.
Second.
How many pounds do you think?
I mean, it might be, I don't know, I was trying to eyeball kind of, and, maybe there's 2 to 3 tons.
Okay.
And it's 6 cents a pound, that's $120 a ton. So, I mean, it's
It's not gonna be
something,
substantial, but that's, yeah.
it's not a windfall for us, it's, not gonna be all that meaningful, but again, it's the way we need to go because it is village property that we're surplusing.
Right, and it's also in its state, we just need to move on it.
Right.
And act, so we can move forward with our comp plan. Okay, we have a second. All in favor?
Aye. Motion to accept the proposal from Waglam Construction to replace the roof of the small storage building behind the DPW garage with an estimated project total of $20,250 per recommendation of Water Distribution Supervisor Christopher Bennett. Funds are appropriated in budget code F.8340.4450.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to accept the technical assistance being offered by New York State through the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation and the New York State Department of Health to aid in the development and implementation of a drinking water source protection program, DWSP2, and to acknowledge, accept, and commit to the roles and responsibilities of participating municipalities, the state, and the technical assistance providers, and authorize the mayor to sign the same.
Second.
Do you want to explain that a little bit to the public?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. This is a program of technical assistance that is provided through the state Department of Environmental Conservation and Health. And what they're going to do is they're going to come in and with our assistance in gathering information, they're going to compile pertinent information relative to our drinking water sources, which number 1 are the reservoirs and number 2 are the wells, one in Memorial Park and one outside of Memorial Park on property that the village owns. And through that effort, they will come up with recommendations as to how we might, take actions that would allow us to better protect those resources. We've got things going, right now, we're looking to purchase additional watershed property or get conservation easements on watershed property that eventually flows through to the reservoir. So that's, one of the initiatives that we have. And I think it'll be beneficial to the village to kind of get our arms around this. I think we've got a pretty good handle now, but it's just going to be another tool in the tool chest for us to be able to protect those resources.
Absolutely. I think it's a great program, and if anything, what will come out of it will be, like you said, tools to just protect and make this very valuable resource, water, even more greatly understood and protected. So I think it's fantastic, and I appreciate you actually because you pursued it for us, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So we have a second. All in favor?
Aye. Motion to advertise and receive bids for refuse pickup and delivery of a 30-yard refuse container on an as-per-needed basis. Bids will be for fiscal year June 1st, 2024 through May 31st, 2025.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to advertise and receive bids for chemical delivery for the Village of Warwick water and sewer plants to include delivery to the water plant, well number 2, well number 3, and the microfiltration plant. Bids will be for fiscal year June 1st, 2024 through May 31st, 2025.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to advertise and receive bids for on-call electrical contractors. Bids will be for the period of June 1st, 2024 to May 31st, 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to advertise and receive bids for an on-call HVAC/plumbing contractor. Bids will be for the period of June 1st, 2024 through May 31st, 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Motion to advertise and receive bids for electrical power supply for the Village of Warwick for the period of June 1st, 2024 through May 31st, 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to advertise and receive bids for natural gas supply for the Village of Warwick for the period of June 1st, 2024 through May 31st, 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to advertise and receive bids for generator maintenance services for all village-owned generators. Bids will be for the period of June 1st, 2024 through May 31st, 2027.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I just want to point out that this represents, just a very busy time in our village. We're beginning our budget sessions, our work sessions. We're going out to bid. We're reviewing contracts, renewing contracts. So it's extremely busy and preparing for the next season ahead. So that's what you see in front of you. And Mary, would you take Trustee Foster's motions?
Yep. Motion to acknowledge receipt of the standardized notice form from the New York State Liquor Authority for an on-premise liquor license for Yesterday's Inc., located at 16 Elm Street, Warwick, New York, 10990, and authorize the village clerk to submit a letter notifying the New York State Liquor Authority that there are no objections to this notification and application, including the approval to waive the 30-day notice requirement of the filing of a New York State liquor license application.
Do you have a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye. Motion to grant permission to the Warwick Art League to use the Veterans Memorial Park Pavilion on Wednesdays from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. from May 1st, 2024 through September 25th, 2024, to hold their Art in the Park painting and drawing sessions. The request includes the use of bathrooms as well as 8 village-owned picnic tables. Completed park permit, proof of insurance, and security deposit have been received.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion to grant permission to the Warwick Division Number 3 Ancient Order of Hibernians McGinnis McDonald Division to hold the St. Patrick's Day Parade on Sunday, March 17th, 2024, with a lineup at 10:30 a.m. and step-off at 11 a.m. The parade will line up in the St. Anthony Community Hospital parking lot. Proceed eastbound on Grand Street, south down Main Street, Oakland Avenue. Make a right on Orchard Street, make a right on Elm Street, with the parade ending at 16 Elm Street. Town of Warwick Police Department approval, completed park permit, and the security deposit have been received. Approval is pending proper insurance and approval from St. Anthony Community Hospital and yesterday's 16 Elm Street.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to grant permission to the Town of Warwick Police Department to use Veterans Memorial Park for National Night Out 2024 on Tuesday, August 6th, 2024, from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. Request includes the use of Veterans Memorial Park Pavilion, including pavilion lights, use of electricity, restrooms, sound system, and the presence of food trucks. Completed park and proof of insurance have been received.
Okay.
This be park permit, right?
Yeah.
Second.
Yes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And Mary?
Okay, motion to approve the budget modification request as per the village treasurer's memo dated February 6th, 2024.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
There are no addendums, but we do have reports. Trustee Cheney, do you have anything for us?
Yes, a report in the form of an announcement. The Orange County DMV mobile office, Department of Motor Vehicles, will be in Warwick in the CVS parking lot entrance on Tuesday, March 26th from 10 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. And there's a noon to 1 lunch time period when it will not be open. This is a replacement date for the date we lost in February earlier this month, about a week ago, because of the snow. So they weren't able to get here that day, and so we've rescheduled them, or they've rescheduled with us.
It's good. Well, it's great. People really enjoy it and use it, so it's wonderful. Mary? Do you have-
Yes, I have an event from the Warwick Historical Society. I'm just going to read the press release from the advertiser. It's a presentation on Warwick's railroad history. Join local historian Alan Held for a ride through Warwick's railroading history and discover the 28 miles of railroads that once served the town of Warwick, its villages, and hamlets. The presentation will take place on Friday, March 8th at 7 p.m. in the A.W. Buckbee Center located at 2 Colonial Avenue in Warwick. Featured in the presentation will be then and now comparisons, maps, and rare images of Warwick that will show the importance that the railroads had to the industrial development of the region. From existing trackage to little-known branches abandoned more than a century ago, the presentation will explore the track stations, locomotives, and the stories of the half-dozen railroads that built our community. This program is free to the public, courtesy of the Warwick Historical Society. Anyone with an affinity in history is welcome to attend. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. with light refreshments preceding the program at 7 p.m. For more information about the program, you can call the Warwick Historical Society at 845-986-3236.
Sounds great.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really,
very
really interesting. Especially when you know that, for example, on Pine Island, there's
It's abandoned
it's
tracks,
in abandoned
right?
tracks, yeah, things of that nature. It's good. Thank you. I have one announcement, and that is for it's to celebrate Black History Month. The community is invited to join the UAME Church on Sunday, February 25th, 2024, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. The Union African Methodist Episcopal Church is at 98 McEwen Street, and it is a group effort. It's being sponsored by, of course, the church itself, Warwick Cares, We the People of Warwick, Team Up for Hope, and the Prevention Coalition. There will be speakers and refreshments, history of Warwick's Union AME Church, and community resources. So it should be a wonderful, wonderful event. And if no one has participated in any of these events at the UAME, they're just remarkable. They're warm. They truly embrace community, and definitely is a wonderful way to spend a Sunday afternoon. And that's all I have. Any final comments from the board?
No.
May I have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go home to your kids.
Oh, it's like a record.
Record time, yeah.
Well, are you
So.
sure that's up? Mayor, I wanted to ask the railroad event, is that in person only, or are they gonna have any recordings?
Oh.
Or I know it didn't say, I didn't want to interrupt you during.
I know they've been talking about it or trying to figure it out.
I'm asking on behalf of my dad.
Oh,
He
okay.
is- I cannot even tell, like, obsessed with railroads.
Really?
He knows more about the railroads
Oh
up
my
here than, like,
God.
probably anyone who lives here. And he's, like, not even from here. He's like, oh, yeah, I know that.
That's so
He's like, oh, yeah,
funny.